Some more trigonometric sketching. Sketch y equals minus 2 sine 2x plus 5 for one cycle, and minus 3 cos of x divided by 2 plus 10 for one cycle. And you can choose what cycle you graph it over. Okay, the amplitude equals 2, the median equals 5. Therefore the maximum will be 5 plus 2 or 7, and the minimum will be 5 minus 2 or 3. So that can tell me what my guiding marks will be. The period is going to be 2 pi divided by 2 because of n equaling 2, which is going to equal pi. And the negative there tells me it's been reflected over the x-axis, so I need to flip it over the x-axis when I draw it. Okay, so I need to draw some axes. I know that the maximum is going to be 7, so I'm going to put some guiding marks across there at 7 and some guiding marks at 3. So I might put in 5 and 3. And I know it goes up to a period of pi, so I'll put pi just short of the whole distance. So I need to break that into 4 sections. Now, this graph is a sine graph, so it will start at the median, and at pi it will finish at the median. And dead middle it will also be at the median. Normally it would go up to 7, then down through to 0 and down to 3. However, it's been reflected over the x-axis, therefore we'll go down first, up and around, and finish there, and that should be more like that. And that end point there is pi and 5. And that's what the graph will look like. Secondly, amplitude equals 3, median equals 10, therefore the maximum will be 10 plus 3 or 13, and the minimum will be 10 minus 3 or 7. So my graph's going to oscillate between 13 and 7. The period is going to be 2 pi divided by, n in this case is equal to 1/2, so that's going to give me 4 pi as being the period. And of course this also has a negative at the front, so it's been reflected over the x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing one cycle. I'll do my axis because I know that the maximum is going to be up here at 13, and down 3 to get 10, and then down 3 to get 7. I'll put in guiding marks for the maximum, the minimum, and the median. And one full cycle will be 4 pi, so 4 pi I'll put just before the end so I can put an axis for x and the axis for y labels. Halfway, quarter, 3/4. Always divide your graphs into 4. Now I'm ready to put the 5 points. Do the start, the end, the middle. So the start point for cosine would normally be 1, which would make it 13. However, because of the negative, we're going to start down here at 7. In one complete cycle I'll finish at 7, which means dead middle I'll be up at 13. Quarter of the way I'll be back at 10, and 3/4 of the way I'll be back at 10 also. And now I can draw my cosine curve through those 5 points, and I'll label my endpoint, which is 4 pi and 7. And that's the graph.